Welcome to Parenting Decoded, a podcast for practical approaches to parenting. I'm Mary Eschen. Does your child have a problem with what's in their backpack? You know, those papers that are wrinkled at the bottom? Maybe a permission slip or possibly a banana? Or how about the things that are not in their backpack? Did they forget to put their homework in? Or maybe their lunch or water bottle? It is so frustrating, especially when we've reminded them over and over and over again. How can they keep messing up, and why do we have to keep cleaning up after them? Whose backpack is it anyway? Well, parents who quote-unquote help clean up backpack issues mean well. We really do. However, as our children grow to rely more and more on our fixing their problems, we're robbing them of the opportunity to learn how to manage their own stuff. If we are emptying their backpack, repacking it, making sure it's stocked with appropriate pencils, food, and homework, then they have no need to learn how to do it. We want to raise kids who will remember to take their lunch, fill their water bottles, put their homework in their backpacks, don't we? You bet. But when I lecture, I often ask, who has a disorganized or lazy kid? You know how many parents raise their hands? Quite a few. While some kids might have executive function issues, I think most kids have a parent butting in and taking over so their kid remembers everything issues. This, by another name, is helicopter parenting, right? However, here's what we need to band together to do. Let them forget. The best way to help our kids is to let them forget. Yep, forget. We want them to experience the sting of not having something that is important so that it is imprinted on their brain that important things are important. We call it an affordable mistake that moves us toward the path of a growth mindset, which allows kids to know that it's okay to learn from mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities to grow. If we start with simple things like allowing them to take responsibility for their backpacks when they are young, they'll learn that it is a really important skill long before they're out of the house and on their own. Every time we take care of backpack issues, they learn nothing except that if something is missing, it wasn't their fault, it was mom or dad's. We teach them to allow their brains to go, quote unquote, offline, I call it. That's that they don't need to think ahead about what might happen to the items related to their backpacks, since mom and dad will worry about that. This is how some kids earn the label of lazy. That's not fair at all, is it? We want it to be their fault in their minds. It's okay that there's a problem. It's just not okay if they blame others. But if we touch their backpacks, it is our fault. I have some rules for you. First, don't empty the backpack. Second, don't pack the backpack. And third, don't carry the backpack. Don't get me wrong, you're welcome to coach a child, but they need to do the work. No nagging. Just ask if they'd like some suggestions. Maybe make lists with them about what's supposed to go in the backpack before school and what comes out after school. Make the lists together. Don't just write them down for them. If they can't read, then use pictures or drawings. Good luck with wrestling the backpack issues in your household from here on out. I hope you allow your kids the life lessons that can come out of a simple backpack. That's all for now. I'm here for you. My mission is to help parents feel supported and encouraged. It's a journey, and I'm happy to make the ride smoother. If you don't mind to take a minute to review my podcast, that would be really appreciated. But that's all for now. Have a blessed rest of your day.